People who don't reply until days later. Why? Step 1. Read the incoming message, which clears the new message notification. Step 2. Do a squirrel. Step 3. Days later, suddenly remember the message existed, or see it again in passing. 1. There's few things that make me as anxious as text messaging. 2. If I respond, I likely have to engage in a conversation for hours, and I don't feel like it. 3. I like putting my attention to what I'm doing, and checking messages distracts me. 4. After a while of not responding for these reasons, I feel guilty and like you're gonna snap at me for not answering quickly, so I proceed to not answer at all. 5. Loop continues. Folks get busy and prioritize things differently. Our culture now has grown to be quite demanding when it comes to casual messages, and it's stressful to keep up with. Sometimes folks need to focus their social energy on what needs done, and they get round to what they want done later. ADHD object permanence issues apply to TXDS, and people as well as objects. Also, no one should have to accessible 100 of the time. It's tiring. Just don't have the mental bandwidth to deal with you. Depression. The comments on this one should be empty until a couple of days from now. Also, because I'm not Amazon, people shouldn't expect an on-demand attention. I have OCD and ADHD among a host of other things. Sometimes I wait to respond because I know this is a full-blown conversation and not a quick text back, and I may not be in the right headspace to have or entertain a conversation. My phone is not a leash or a 247 invitation for my attention. I have anxiety and will respond when I'm ready. My friends know this, and some are like this too. Different reasons. Either I forget, I'm busy, or I just simply don't care enough to reply to you. We have lives. Avoidant personality and anxiety. It sucks more for us. Trust me. You're not as important as you think you are. ADHD. I just don't reply until I feel I have enough time to talk. Sometimes I'm just too busy to respond or don't have the mental capacity. I also have set phone hours, so I don't use my phone before 10 a.m. or after 9 p.m. so that sometimes makes it hard to respond to people, but I do it to respect my boundaries and not be on my phone too much. I have a life. I'm stressed. I'm busy. I know they'll understand. Just be patient. Sometimes I don't know what to say. Sometimes I object to having to account for my life when you open with, "How are you?" Sometimes it takes a while to figure out how to word a rejection. Sometimes I am too depressed or anxious. Just be patient. I get into a negative headspace and unintentionally isolate, can go weeks without responding. Trying to be better about it, but the people in my life don't hold it against me. It's making new friends that's the problem. Lol.